to me, like just I think we are, aren't we? Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's pretty spot on.
How we doing, mate? Little live stream in the middle of the week after the weekend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Yeah, I mean, look, our start was pretty impressive. It couldn't have, like you said on City Live, it couldn't have been if we had like a list of things we wanted to happen. Ryander's unbelievable debut, Shirky goal, Haaland brace. It couldn't have gone much better.
Yeah.
Obviously, then we moved on to United, and that's another story for you, man, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's well, to be honest, I think it's obviously a good place to start. Clearly, title of the episode is Ruben Amorim out. Does he need more time? That's the conversation we're having here. Obviously, hopefully people can jump in. If not, we'll have a look at it. See if people want to comment retrospectively if they listen. So obviously, straight after the game on Sunday, we did a post match live. We got some people in the chat, a couple of people defending Amorim, saying he needs more time. Decent amount of people jumping on him and saying, I want to basically get rid of him now, which is sort of how I was. I was quite emotional because I'm just sick of losing. If I want to be perfectly honest, Christian, sick of losing football matches. And yeah, look, I suppose let's start with the game. The game was better. I appreciate that. I think everyone's gone a little bit overboard. It wasn't incredible. I think they showed they got around the pitch better. They seemed to be a little bit better off the ball. I thought the pressing was a little bit better. But again, like I said on Sunday, Christian, another 0 goals at home and another loss at home. People are annoyed at Roy Keane saying what he said, where it's like the standards are so low, people are happy with a 1-0 loss at home. And I sort of echo those those thoughts, where I know people are upset with Keane's comments, but it is true that people are going, like, is it Steve Howson who does the Rio stuff? He's done his little pod, he's walking away from the ground. If we play like this for 38 games, it was okay. It was okay.
We lost
1-0. What chances did we create in the game? Raya saved everything he should save. I don't think there was any absolute worldie in there. The chances, the Mbuma header, a deflected Patrick Dorgu cross, the Cunha chance, a 70-yard dribble past 3 Arsenal players.
Yeah.
This isn't like a base for a sustainable approach to games. The penalty shout, everyone's falling over themselves. It probably was a pen. How did it come about? Matthias de Ligt hammering a low-driven cross to Matheus Cunha, who got probably fouled by Saliba. VAR didn't step in. Now, it's de Ligt crossing to Cunha. Again, it's these moments in games, and this is the thing we're talking about. It's the moments that we can't get away from. What did you think of the game, Christian? Obviously, you saw my reaction. What sustainable stuff is there to Ruben Amorim's first game of the season? Is there anything you can pluck from it, or is it just another case of it was better than the dross last year?
Yeah, look, I watched a bit of David, someone we've had interaction on, on via TikTok and YouTube. He runs a great channel, and I saw some of the points he made on his recent video. I couldn't agree more. He basically was alluding to, yes, things have improved, but if you look at that, it's Mbeumo coming in, Cunha coming in. If you're using that as your argument that things have got better, is that down to Amorim's coaching, or is that just a talent difference? You know what I mean? It's an increase in the talent. I did not see anything that makes me think this is Amorim going forward. I can see a clear view of how things are going to go. I personally didn't get that experience watching that match. Obviously, I'm not a Man United fan, but in all ways, is that not more that I'm unbiased? I don't particularly care that much what United are doing at this point in time. No, I'm not even saying that as any disrespect. I'm just being honest. All I can say is, going forward, when you have got, like you said, Alex, when you've got centre-backs crossing to centre-backs, you would have been hoping that you left that shit behind last year. Now, game day one, that stuff is rearing its ugly head. It's just like, how are you back in that situation? That stuff should have been left, because that was the excuse last year. This is happening because the squad's a mess. Well, he's just spent 200 mil though, so it's like, well, should that not be improved now? Or does he still not really know what he's doing? And seriously, that's where I'm at with it, to be fair, bro.
Yeah, I think there's some fair points in there, Christian. I think we need to obviously get into the detail of it. There's a huge divide on Ruben Amorim as Manchester United manager.
Yeah,
I'm falling into the just don't see it side of things. I think there's three. I think there's three places to land with Ruben Amorim. I think you've got a blind witness approach where you are singing the song that he's going to bring the glory days again and genuinely believe it. I believe there's people who want him sacked because 7 wins in 28 games is unacceptable.
mm.
And I also think there's people on the fence who maybe think he should go, but haven't aren't going to go all out and say Ruben Amorim out.
Yeah,
Hence my video at the weekend where people were disagreeing with me. I just don't see it really, and I think it'd be good to get into some of the figures. I've got some numbers for you, Christian, on Ruben Amorim as Manchester
yeah.
United manager. Obviously, a lot of them have flashed up on the screen on Sky. They got mentioned post game.
Mm.
Ruben Amorim has took charge of 28 Premier League games for Manchester United. He has won 7 of them. He has amassed 27 points, and we have scored just 32 goals in those 28 Premier League games. Ruben Amorim, as Manchester United manager, if you project his points per game total, he's on for a 36.5 point pace over 38, which is a full game season. Obviously, you don't need to get into the details to know 36 points is very, very dicey and very
Dicey
low
enough.
ground. Now,
Yeah.
I just want to talk about that 36 points, Christian. Since 1995, the Prem was reduced to a 38 game season from 42.
Mm.
Since 1995, 9 teams have been relegated with 37 points or more. 9. Manchester City in 95-96 went down with 38. In 96-97, 36 points would have had you bottom of the league because Sunderland and Borough finished with 40 and 39 points respectively. 97-98, Bolton had 40. West Ham in 2003, Christian, went down with 42 points. Ruben Amorim is on pace for 36.5 over a 38 game season. West Ham got relegated with 42. Then we've got Sheffield United 38, Birmingham and Blackpool in the same season again. Birmingham and Blackpool in 2011, 39 points each. You would have come bottom with 37. And then as recent as 2016, Newcastle United got relegated with 37 points.
I mean, them figures are damning. Yeah.
To say that Ruben Amorim is on for a projected point total, which gets you relegated 9 times in the last 20 years, is haunting, really. And those Van Nistelrooy Ten Hag points from last year probably kept us, and obviously the promoted teams being atrocious, probably keep us in a safe water to the back end of last season. You look at this and you go, well, when is this going to change? You've got these people that like Ruben Amorim, they want him to stay. Mate, I don't know. I don't know how you can. You it's a sackable offence to have 27 points after 28 Premier League games. How good was that game Sunday? Is that enough for you to wipe that from your memory?
Yeah, I look. Obviously, some United fans. Here's my issue with it. I don't think they watch They watch these managers that they get behind. You've tended to do this. You always have a split. When it was clearly time for Ten Hag to go, there's still guys that want him. There's still guys, Alex. I once had a chat with someone in my missus' family, and they said I'd have kept Mourinho.
Yeah.
And this is the problem I think United have a serious issue with in the family.
Shit, he's just been disconnected. Where he's gone? Sorry, you got disconnected there, Christian.